So we are back with more B58 content, you know, the 340. I don't know if I'm gonna do oil change today, but we did some maintenance last night. I did some plugs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My first time doing it on this car, and honestly, it wasn't too bad. I just don't understand why there's so much extra stuff to move out of the way, but it honestly didn't take that long. I spent more time. You have a dirty garage, that happens. Anyways, yeah, I spent more time. I dropped a socket down in the engine bay, of course, like, I don't know, 2 minutes away from finishing the last spark plug. I dropped the extension down in the tray, and yeah, so I'm debating if I want to lift it up, do oil change, and find it today or maybe tomorrow. Anyways, today, putting on the Paradigm intake coupler, I guess. Hopefully it'll help this guy make more sound, because right now, I bought this used off somebody, obviously a little crinkled. I'll get another filter at some point, but it's very quiet, and honestly, you can't really hear it. So I'm hoping with the inlet pipe, it takes all this guy out, and it's, you know, I can hear more. That would be nice. Obviously, intakes are mostly not performance-based and mostly sound, but I miss it coming from the Subaru. So we're gonna try that out, and that's that today. I did say I have other parts, and I don't have the flex kit right in front of me right now, but this came in on Friday. So that's gonna be awesome. 4.5 catless. Debating. Might put it in this week since it's a 3-day weekend, but with health issues and then my 2 little girls, who knows if I have the time or the strength. But anyways, let's get installing the coupler and see if it makes any difference. Okay, how am I supposed to get, where's it at so you guys can see it? How am I supposed to get that clamp at the bottom? Can y'all even see it? That's turned to the side. That's wild. How am I supposed to get down there? 5-minute job probably turned into like a 15-minute job. Be back. That's what we're looking at right now. So now we're gonna go get that Paradigm inlet, and it'll go in here, and then that'll go on the, obviously the other side, and it'll just sit in the bottom stock end of the box for right now. It's not bad. It's definitely a Canadian car because all the screws are mad rusted and stuff. My phone's probably not focusing, but you can probably see like all the nuts and the bolts on the engine bay are rusted. The hood latches and everything, so I got some replacing to do at some point for sure. And I need some new, I need a MAF sensor screws because these are too long off the stock MAF. So I bought the intake used, so it didn't come with no screws. So just reusing the stock ones. Which probably is not the best idea, to be honest. But such is life. Alright. Just gonna check my couplers because I'm always nervous they're not seated correctly or mating. There's gaps, but it looks pretty good. Let's see underneath. Underneath looks fine. This bottom clamp is definitely on there now. I'm gonna tighten it up just a bit. Make sure we're good, but now it's clocked slightly different, and because there's not this big old silencer in it, I guess, it's easier to get down here and tighten that up now, and it's not hanging out back there where it was before. So looks good. Hopefully it makes some extra sound. It's what, like 60 bucks shipped, so. So, Paradigm inlet turbo intake inlet, $60. It is a little bit more sound that you can hear, I guess, audible. It's still too quiet, but I don't know if that's because the Beamer is like more insulated. Let me turn this Draco off before I get in trouble. I don't know if it's because the Beamer is more insulated, and so I can't really hear the intake. I can hear it more than I did before without the intake. Pipes or rubber, plastic, what am I, intake? I'm forgetting, coupler, there we go. But I don't, it's just not as loud as I like it. So, and I don't know if I need a tune, like technically the tune would make it more apparent or so. But I don't plan on doing that until the downpipe, the MRM downpipe goes on. And once that goes on, and then we can, you know, have more fun and MHD tune it. And then I want to tune it with just the downpipe first, see how that feels, and then put in the BM3 flex field kit and then go from there, just so it steps and I'm not just throwing everything at it at once, only because I just like to see the natural progression. But wasn't too hard of an install, minus that little clamp that was clocked weird and the fan is all in the way. But once you stuck your hand down there and actually tore it up a little bit, you could actually get it out. So $60. I can hear a tad bit more inside the cabin. The windows down, I just hear the pops from the exhaust. So, and even with the windows up, I can hear it, but it's just, I think the Beamer is just really well insulated, where the Subaru like just wasn't. So anyways, thanks for tuning in, y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.